Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So today we will talk about our trading application that is Access Direct Trader. So we have done a few new enhancement and also there are few features which I want to tell you guys and which I will explain how you can use those features, and all those features are predominantly related to the trading side. So without any delay, we will start today's webinar. So, can you just confirm anyone once my screen is visible to all so that I can start it? Just give me a moment. Screen is visible to everyone. So, I will start this webinar from where how you can download our application. So, suppose if you haven't downloaded our application yet, or if you want to update the application, so this is the way you can update the application. So, we keep on improving our application, and there are like constantly updates in our application. So that I request everyone to be updated with our application so that you can make the most of it, and the features which we live you can use it. So you just need to go to Play Store and type Access Direct Trader. So as you can see that I have typed Access Direct Traders app. You just need to click on this. You can see that the second option is the Access Direct, and this is where you can download our application, or if there is any update in the application, from this window itself you can update your applications. Now what I will do is I will just open the application. I will also show you the login screen. Yes. So this is how our first login screens look like. As soon as you uh, run our application or start our application, this is the page wherein you need to fill in your credentials and get into our application. So here you will be entering your user name. So I will just enter mine and I will log into the application. Then you need to enter the access code. So this access code will remain same for the day. Yes, once you do that, the biometric login. So I will suggest you all to give the access for biometric login. So every time you come, you can just log into the application using your biometrics. Then the first bottom flyout which will be coming out in the application as soon as you boot is the risk disclosure on derivative. So this is something you need to continue. And yes, you are in the application, and you can see that this is our first landing page of our app, wherein you can see that this is the personalized dashboard, I would say, wherein you can see all the features which are there in our application. Also, the indices are there at the top of this page. So basically, in this particular section, that is the home sections, you can find almost everything which is there or which is present in our application. So to start with, you can see that on the extreme top left corner, there is Y symbol. So this is something the profile sections wherein you can, if you hit this profile section, you can see that there are multiple options related to profile. Like if you want to do some settings change, or if you want to get in touch with us, or if you want to add funds for that matter. So this is one of the way from which you can add funds. Also, there are multiple options. I will show you as soon as we move ahead with this webinar. Also, if you click on the personal details part, so the entire your personal details, like your entire profile details, is visible over here. Also, the segment which are activated in your account is will be shown in this particular section. You can see that for my account as of now, the e-margin section is disabled. Apart from that, almost all my segments are enabled. So yes, so this is so in this profile section, basically you can see the entire uh, what I would say, you can get the entire information of yourself. Now, again, moving ahead with the dashboard part. So there is the global search. As soon as you can see that at the top right hand side, search symbol. If you click on that, so this is our global smart search wherein you can type and search for any stocks. For that matter, what I will do is not I will just type ITC. So you can see that as soon as I typed ITC, the NSE and BSC scripts have been appeared. Now I will search something else. So for that matter, let's search for Reliance. So yes, so Reliance is over here. Suppose I want to search for Nifty. So as soon as I type Nifty, you can see that Nifty future has been present over here. So first, this is Nifty 27th March expiry future is there on my screen. So this is how you can like search any stock, scripts, contracts from a global search. Also, there are few more tabs which we have given, that is cash FNO. So wherein if you select the cash, only the cash results would be shown. If you have selected FNO, only the FNO results would be shown. So yes, this is how entirely the search will work. Now I will just click on any particular script and I will show you how the codes page looks like and what are information you get in the codes page. Before that, I will also show you if you want to add something in the watch list, you can do it easily from here itself. You can see that there is add CTA over here, add button is over here. If you click on this add button, your ITC, that particular stock is added to the watch list one. So I will just add one more script for you guys. I will just add shall pro. Yes, so that this is one BAC scripts. I will just add this. So again, you can see that there is a bottom private text wherein you can see that that particular script has been added to my watch list one. Now, if I go to the watch list section, you can see that the two scripts which I have added currently is visible over here. And yes, this is how you can add script to the watch list. I will come to the watch list section. Before that, I will just explain you guys the entire codes page and then I will switch to the watch list. So we were talking about this particular section wherein I have searched ITC and now I'm clicking on ITC and I would be landing to the codes page of the ITC section. So in this codes page, you can see that there are all the necessary information which is required for an user to take to look after before you buy or sell any particular stocks. So we have added almost all the information which is particularly required for the user, wherein you can see that the market depth is visible over here. If you want to see the charts is visible over here. If you want to see the entire technical charts for that matter, you can see that in the below the stock price there is show chart CTA, and as soon as I click on show chart, my full chart is visible. And this is the technical chart wherein you can just add your filter, add your indicators. Also, if you want to draw something, you can do that. So this is the technical chart of the ITC. Now again, coming back to the codes page, you can just toggle NSE and BSE. So suppose if you want to see the best pricing, where the best price, where you are getting the best price for that particular stock. So again, that you can check from this particular toggle. Now, if I scroll below, then you will get the OHLCV, that is open, high, low, and LTP. So all the information regarding this particular stock is visible over here. Also, there are a few more parameters like average traded price, what was the previous close for this particular stocks, what is the current volume at which this particular stock is trading, the lower circuit and upper circuit. So all these are necessary information, I believe, and all this information is present over here. Now, the next steps which we have added in the codes page is the future. So suppose uh, if you are in the codes page and if you want to check the futures of that particular stock, that particular future is in FNO. So again, that can be easily done. So we have like upfront added all the next 3 months futures in this particular tab. You can see that. And if you click on this, then you will be landing to the codes page of that particular future contract. So yes, all the futures are listed in this particular section, as well as the open interest of the futures are also available over here. Now, coming to the next tab is the option chain. So again, option chain is an very interesting feature for all the traders out there. We have also added the Greeks to this option chain, wherein you can check the Greeks too. So you can see that the entire option chain is visible over here. If you want to buy anything from the option chain, you just need to tap on the call or put prices. As soon as you do that, the codes page of that particular call and put would be visible over here, and you can just buy and sell something from this particular section. Again, I will show you how you can place order and everything. First, I will explain you guys wherein how you can land and how you can use this particular feature. Talking about buying and selling part, as soon as we move it in the webinar, I will just buy or sell one script to show you guys how exactly the buying and selling works in our application. So yes, I was talking about this option chain. So yes, you can also check the Greeks. Also, one thing which we are working on is that we would be improvising this option chain, and once we do that, you will be able to place the basket order from the option chain itself. So suppose if you want to place two, three legs simultaneously from the option chain. So again, this is something the feature which we are building currently, and that would be live very soon in our application, wherein you can just place the multiple contracts at one go from the option chain. So again, this is something we have, it's in pipeline and it would be live very soon. Um, okay, then moving ahead to the codes page. So next is the fundamentals section of the codes page. So this section is basically for all the investors out there. Also, this can be like consumed by investors as well as traders. So you can see that there is QVT score, that is the quality value valuation and technical scores which we have added in the codes page, wherein you can see that how the stock is performing. So you can just get an idea about this particular stock, whether you should buy it or sell it by considering this QVT score. Over and above that, we have also added the SWOT analysis for this particular stock. So you can see that there are nine strengths, 10th weakness, seven opportunities, and four threats for this particular stock. If I click on this, okay, so it's not about the clicking. So all the strength weakness has been listed down here. So yes, this is something you can check from this particular section too. Also, there are few more tabs in the fundamental sections, that is the quarterly results. So if you want to see, check the numbers of that particular company, so how the company is performing in terms of numbers. So again, you can check that here. If you want to check the statements, again, that is available in our application. If you are the one who wants to analyze this particular stock on the basis of the ratios, so again, the ratios are listed over here. So you can check on the basis of ratios too. Now, so this was all about the fundamentals of that particular stock. So we have added all the relevant fundamental parameters which is required for an investor or a trader to take a wise decision. So all these things have been added in this particular section. Now, coming to the technical side of this particular stock analysis. So we have added few of the indicators which are widely used in the market, such as moving averages. So in moving averages also we have added exponential moving averages as well as the simple moving averages. You can see that we have added the six options, that is 5 day to 200 day, wherein you can see that this is something the line will be drawing if you draw this particular line in the charts. So we have added moving averages. Also, we have given the resistance and support. So this is an important parameter, I would say, for all the traders. So almost all the traders look after this particular support levels and the resistance levels to take a bearish call or a bullish call. So this is something we are providing upfront, wherein you can see that these are the pivot levels of this particular stock. And also you can draw this on the chart and you can see that whether the particular stock is like touching to that particular levels, or if there is any support has been broken, or the stock is touching to its resistance level. So again, this analysis can be done easily by looking after these numbers of the pivot levels. Now coming to the next section of this technicals only. So we have added also a few scores for the other technical indicators like RSI score, money flow index, MACD. So again, this is a additional benefit, I would say, wherein you can just check for the technical numbers and infer if you want to go for the buying that particular stock, or if you want to sell it. So yes, it was all about the technical analysis. So this is something I would say the technical side of any particular stock. If you guys have to check the technical side, how strong the stock is from the technical point of view, how it is performing from the technical point of view. So you can check all this from this particular section. Now coming to the next tab of this codes page is the events tab. So in this events tab, we all the events. So suppose there are multiple events goes in any stocks. That is, suppose if the stock is declaring any dividend or declaring any bonus, or for that matter split. So if there is any corporate action in this particular stocks, then we are listing it over here. The user can check if there is any corporate action for this particular stock, then it can be easily seen in this particular section, and the person can take actions whether he wants to buy this or sell this. So basically, it's an good to have an information and to consume, so that he will get to know if there is any corporate action or not in this particular stock. The next part is the news section. Um, so in this news section, so suppose the stock is, suppose if there is any particular news for this stock, then all this news would be listed in this particular section. So suppose if there is any bulk buying going in this particular stock, or the stock, or suppose if the company has got any big contract, or for that matter, if there is any merger or acquisition. So basically, if there is any particular news for that particular stocks, then those news would be listed in this section. And of course, it's for all the user out there who can take action on the basis of the news from this section. So yes, this section is continuously we see as soon as we get any news for this for this stocks. So we keep on updating those news. So yes, the news is something wherein user can get the benefit of it, or suppose if there is a up movement or if there is a bullish movement of for that particular stock because of any particular news which is going in the market, so he can check the news and then he can act to that particular stock. So yeah, so this was all about my coach page. Now coming to how you can buy or sell any stocks. So as soon as you are in the coach page, you just need to hit the buy button. And as soon as you hit on the buy button, you can see that this is the order pad wherein you just need to select the product type, the quantity, the order type, and yes, you are good to go. As soon as you do this much selection, then you can place order. Now what I will do is that I will just place a order to show you guys how exactly this works. So I will just add 20 quantities of ITC for that matter. In the limit, I will just put 390, and yes. So you can see that with the margin required to buy the particular quantity at this particular rate is available over here. So you can see the required margin is visible over here, and this is something the margin you will be requiring for placing this particular order. Now you just need to hit the buy button. As soon as you hit the buy button, you can see that a order confirmation page comes in, wherein all the informations which you have selected in the previous page is visible over here. You can just cross verify it once, and you just need to swipe to buy. As soon as you do that, you can see that your order has been placed, and you will be landing to the order book page, wherein you can see that your order is in pending state. So I have put the ITC 20 orders, 20 quantity orders, and it's in pending state. So all your pending orders would be visible in this particular section. Suppose if your order is completed, then this particular order will move to this completed section. Now what I will do is that I will just modify this order and I will execute this. So I have modified this order to the market, and you can see that this particular order is gone from the pending section to this completed section. You can see that my first entry is of ITC, and my this particular order is executed. Also, to give the gist about this particular order book, you just need to hit on these three lines over here, and you can see that we have added multiple filters and the sorting options in this order book so that it's even easy to analyze your order book. So suppose if you have multiple orders in your order book, if you have 50 to 100 orders, and if you are a trader and if you are keep on putting your orders, so if you want to filter that or sort that, you can easily do it from this particular section. Suppose now if you want to see that if there is any, I would say, and futures like FNO orders if you have placed. So you just need to hit on the FNO tab. NFO tab, I mean. So you can see that all the futures and options orders for the day which you have placed would only be shown to you, so that it's become easy for you to like check your order book if you have multiple orders. Now what I will do is that I just need to check all the cash orders. So if I am selecting the cash, you can see that all the six orders are visible over here, and all these are my cash orders. Now what I can do is that I want to see that all my buy orders. So if I do that, all the buy orders which I have placed today is visible over here. So basically there are multiple filters and sorting option available over here. You can just explore this particular section and make the most of it if you have multiple orders in your order book. So yes, so this was all about my order book. Now coming to the position book, as we have an open position today, because we have just bought ITC 20 quantity. you can see that that particular order is visible in my today's position tab, wherein I have bought 20 quantities of ITC. My current PNL is visible over here. At what price I have bought and what is the current price going for that particular script is also visible over here. So this is how your position book would be looking like. If you click on this, you can see that you will get multiple options wherein you can sell your stock. If you want to convert this particular stock, you can do that. Get quote also you can do that. So I will just square off this to show you how you can sell this particular stock. I will just hit on the square off button. You can see that already the 20 quantity we have pre-filled for you guys. I will just hit on the sell button. I will swipe to sell. And yes, here we go. The order is received and we have sold that particular stocks which we have bought earlier. So yes, if I go to again order book, you can see that my first order was a buy entry and my second order is a sell entry. So this is how you buy and sell anything from our application. So it's very easy and it's a very easy process to buy or sell anything from this particular application. So yes, this was all about my buying and selling of any particular stocks or contracts from the application. Now, what I will do is I will just explain you guys the features which are there in our application and which we gonna launch very soon. So coming to the option strategies, so as I have said that it's predominantly from the trading point of view. So earlier also in my webinars, I have explained about this option strategies, how the option strategies work, and how you can make the most of it from the option strategies. So it's always reliable, I would say, to use the option strategies rather than going naked in the market. If you directly buy call or sell call, so again, your risk is very much if you are like open to the market. So like the sky is the limit for the losses. As such, there is no capping for that. You can just lose your money. Rather than that, it's always better to have the strategies in places wherein your profit is also capped at some point of time, and even for the losses. So you are capping your loss as well as your profit. So it's always better to like execute your orders on the strategy basis, and it would help you to like make good decisions in the trading, or for that matter you would be aware about all the trades which you are taking, wherein at what point of time you'll be making money, at what point of time you will be losing money. So all these things can be easily done from the option strategies. So I will explain you how you can use these option strategies. So now let's consider that today the market is in a bullish trend, I would say, as the Nifty is like up by 266 points. So let's assume that I want to take a bullish trade. So I just need to hit on this edit icon. So before explaining this, so this option strategy is available for all the indices and all the FNO stocks which are present, which are available for trading in FNO. So you can search for stocks too, or if you want to trade in indices, again that can be easily done from this particular section. So I'm just selecting Nifty for now. I will just hit on the edit parameter. Now, as soon as I hit on the edit parameter, you can see that there are few options where you need to define your um, trend, you need to select the expiry, and also you need to select the target. So why you need to do that? So once you just give parameters to us, now what we will do is we will create the option strategies for you guys so that you can select from multiple option strategies which we pre-built for you, and you can execute whichever is suitable for you. So that's the reason we are like asking you to define the parameters. What is your view? What is your target? And which expiry you want to trade? As soon as you give all these parameters and to us, so it would be helpful for the system to create the strategies for you. So now what I will do is that as the current market is the bullish trend, so I will just select the bullish trend. I will select the expiry. So what we will do is we will just trade on the current expiry, that is of tomorrow's expiry of 6th March, and I will select the target. So currently the Nifty is trading at 22,366 point. My view is that it today it will touch 22,400, for example. So I'm just keeping the same target, and I will just hit the confirm edit CTA. So you can see that as soon as I do that, the multiple bull strategies, the strategies on the bullish side is been listed over here. So first is my bull call strategies, second is my bull spread strategy, the third is the long call option, it's the naked call option. So again, multiple options are listed over here. So suppose let's consider that I need to trade with this particular strategy. I will just hit on this button. Just give me a moment, guys. Yeah. So as soon as I hit on the bull call spread button, so you can see that. Just give me a moment, guys. Yes. So this is all about the bull call spread. Uh, so if I click on this bull call spread, so all the information related to this particular strategy is visible over here. So you can see that what which strike price which we are using and which strike price we would be executing for a particular spread strategy. You can see that we would be buying 20 to 450 call option and 20 to 500 call option. We will be selling the 20 to 500 call option. Also, you can see the payoff diagram for this particular strategy. If I hit on the payoff, you can see that this is the payoff diagram wherein you can see that the maximum loss you get for this particular strategy would be this. The maximum profit would be this. The premium you would be paying for getting into the strategies is also visible over here. And what would be the break-even price for this particular strategy? So suppose the market reaches this 22,466 levels. So this would be your break-even point. So, yes, so this is all about the bull call strategy and the information regarding to this particular strategy. You can also edit the lot size of it. So suppose if you want to trade in multiple lots, you can do that too. And you just need to swipe the order. So what I will do is I will just execute this particular order to show you guys how exactly this works. So also before executing this, you can see that we have given the final margin which is particularly required to execute the strategy. So if I swipe this, you can see that acha, so for this my segment is not activated. So yes, if you swipe this, if you do this way, your orders would be executed from this particular section, and you can easily trade on the strategy levels. So yeah, this was all about my option strategies. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm just logging in again. So yeah, I was talking about this option strategies. And yes, so I was executing these option strategies. Okay, so yes, so this was all about my option strategies. Now, next feature is the scanner feature. So, scanner feature. So again, this is a very powerful scanners which we have included in our application. So you what you can do is that we have added many trends in this, and on the basis of the trends, we would scan stocks for you guys. So, suppose if I want to scan stocks from the Nifty 500 index. So there are total 500 stocks in Nifty 500 index, and if I just need to select that and I want to see that key, how many stocks are there in the Nifty 500 and have given me a bullish signal for the day. So in bullish also there are multiple patterns which we have listed over here. So for example, first is the green body. So suppose I want to see that is there any stocks in Nifty 500 who have given me the green body in the recent times. Recent times in the sense in the last 15 minutes or so. So, or for that matter, second option is that the gap up. So suppose if there is any stocks who have given me the gap up today in the universe of Nifty 500. So let's do that. I'm just selecting a gap up. So you can see that out of in Nifty 500 stocks which have given me the gap up for the day. So again, I can just analyze and make the trades if I want from this particular section. So there are 10 odd stocks I would say wherein the we have seen a gap up for the day. Also, you can just add this particular filter to your favorite section. So if I do that, this would be present in your favorites. So gap up, you can see that. So the particular section is added to my favorite section. Now, example, suppose if I want to see the bearish trend, so suppose I want to see out of Nifty 500, how many stocks have given the gap down today. So there are two stocks who has given me the gap down. So this is something wherein you can see and check uh, for gap down and gap up, or for that matter, there are multiple indicators, I would say, wherein there are many bullish indicators or the bearish indicators. So you can select as per your own wish, and you can scan the stocks, and accordingly you can make a wise decision whether you will be buying that particular stock or selling those stocks. So yeah, this was all about my scanners. Now coming to research ideas. So our research team is like working really hard to give you guys the latest calls with the stop loss as well as the target price and the profit potential for that particular stock. So you can see that you will always see there would be research ideas in this particular section. And we provide research ideas in all the sections, let it be for the intraday EQ or the intraday derivative. Suppose if you are a trader who only trades in equity, you will be getting calls in this particular section for equity also. Suppose if you are a trader who only trades in derivatives, for those also there are calls. So you can see that currently there is one live call going on, that is for the Nestle India. So this is the live call as of now, which is present over here. There are also positional calls in this particular section. So suppose if you are a trader who takes a positional calls for 10 days, 15 days. So again, those calls are also available over here. You can check this particular section and you can just act on this particular calls if you feel that okay, fine, this will make sense. Uh, Now, coming to this long-term section. So also this long-term section is available in the research ideas wherein we provide long-term call also. So again, there are multiple stocks listed over here wherein you just need to buy it and wait for the target to get achieved. So also this is something, the section wherein we can see that multiple calls are available over here. So if you are new to this particular industry and you don't know what to buy, so this section, I would say, would be really helpful for you all, wherein you can see if there are any ideas and act on the basis of the research ideas. So yes, so this was all about my research calls. Now coming to the quick link sections. So in the quick link sections, we there are multiple options available over here. You can see that I have explained the option strategies, scalper and charts also. So scanners is the I have explained the scanners and not scalper and charts. So scalper and charts is something which we are building, and we will be live very soon. You can just like instantly place a trade from the chart. You can do that once we are live with the scalper and chart feature. There is one more feature that is the basket, wherein you can create a basket of 10 stocks or future contracts or the option contracts, and you can like execute the baskets from this particular section. So in this particular section also, you are eligible for the hedge margin benefit. So suppose if you are adding anything in the options FNO side, and if you are entitled for the hedge margin benefit, the basket will be calculating the margin on the basis of the hedge margin, and you will be getting the hedge margin, and on that basis you would be charged, and on that basis the margin would be charged to you. So yes, the hedge margin benefit is absolutely available in this particular section. Also for that, you can add 10 stocks in a particular basket, and you can execute those 10 stocks at a single go. So again, this would reduce your time for execution of 10 different stocks. So you can easily create basket, and at one go all your 10 stocks, all the order of the 10 stocks would be placed, and you can just monitor from the order book. So yeah, this was all about my basket order. Now, coming to the one more sections which we have recently added is of Insta options. So Insta nothing uh, but a additional tool, I would say, for the traders out there who can like see and analyze all the information, all the necessary information which is required for trading. So in this particular Insta option sections, you can see that we have added all the informations which is relevant for the traders and to do analysis. You can see that there are multiple tabs over here. First is the home tab. In the home tab, uh, let it load. Yeah, in the home tab itself, you can see that we have added charts to wherein you can see multiple charts. Also, you can see that the technical analysis for the Nifty on the basis of the timelines, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes for that matter, and it goes on. So you can see that what is the particular technical analysis for Nifty. Now coming to the option data, we have added option chain in this particular section too. If you want to buy or sell something from this particular option chain, again you can do that from this particular section. If you want to see the OI statistics, so again we have added OI change, the individual OI change, and all the necessary information related to the open interest is available over here. If you want to check for the trending OI, again that is available, and you can just visit this section and you can check the PCR ratio. So again, put call ratio is something a very important, I would say, factor for all the traders out there, wherein the users check for the PCR, and on the basis of the PCR, the traders usually trade. So again, that is available over here. They can easily take the benefit from this particular section and see whether what is the PCR ratio, and what call, or what basically what should be the view, and what positions he should be taking. If you want to check the option charts, so again that option chart is available over here. You can see that multiple option charts are visible over here. If you want to buy or sell something, again that can be done easily from this particular section. So I would say that Insta options is something a heaven for all the traders out there. If you are predominantly a heavily options and the futures traders. So again, this section would really help you out to analyzing all your data, to take the trades. If you want to compare anything, if you want to see the OI approach for that matter, if you want to find any particular strategy, so again, all these things are available in this particular section, and you can visit it and you can see and you can check whether which suitables your trading style, and you can act further. So yeah, this was all about Insta options. Now coming back to the application, wherein there are few investment tools which we have added. You can explore it. You can also place orders for the mutual fund from this particular section. The small case is available. ETFs, again, if you want to create any equity SIP. So again, if you can click over here, you can just add it and create the equity SIP, and you can execute your equity SIPs, and on a daily basis, as soon as per your selection, as per your frequency which you have given, your SIP would be starting, and every day the stocks would be bought in your account. Now coming back to the other tools, yeah, even there are few other tools, that is LAS, insurance, Digitax, and can learn. Now, coming to the final part of this webinar, that is how you can add and withdraw funds. So you can see that in the quick links, there is bottom CTA over here, wherein you can see view funds is visible. As soon as you click on the view funds, this page opens up, and in this particular page, you can see that what is your current available margin, what is withdrawal amount, and if you want to add or withdraw funds, all these things can be done easily from this particular section. Now, if I add funds, you would be landing to this particular screen, wherein you just need to enter the amount and your and the amount which we have you need to add would be added in your account. So suppose if it's a three-in-one account, then your account would be directly credited and your from your bank. And suppose it's a two-in-one account, then you would be redirected to the PG, that is payment gateway, and you can transfer your funds using the GPay, that is the UPI card, or the net banking, or IMPS RTGS. So again, all the three options are available in the PG, and you can easily transfer the funds via that method in case you are a two-in-one customer. So, yes, this was all about the quick view funds and the fund section. Now, in the last 15 minutes, I would ask, like, I'm open for any questions if you guys have, or if you guys feel that I should explain you the feature again, or if you guys want to understand anything else, like, I'm open for that. Rohan, if anyone has any questions in the chat box, please let me know. Like, I would be more than happy to answer all the questions which are raised in the chat box. So, there are two questions. What is the difference between this and the Ring app? So, this app is the improvised app, I would say. So, in the Ring app, the features which we are providing in this particular app is not available, like scanners, option strategies. All these features are not available in the Ring app. So all these features are available in our trader application. So I would suggest you to explore this application wherein you would be finding that there is a new refreshed UI. There are more features in this application if we compare from the Ring app. So you can just download this application from the Play Store and you can start using this particular application so that you can enjoy the new features which we have added in this particular application. I hope, Santosh, I have answered your question. The next question is from Rakesh. Is this the mobile app only? So, Rakesh, this is which I'm explaining currently is the mobile app. Also, we have the Trader Pro EXE, which is live in the market, and we would be having that a webinar session for that particular EXE too. I think next week on 28th. So at the end of the session, what Rohan will do is that Rohan will also share the webinar link for the next. So yes, we are conducting one more session on the Trader Pro EXE. Suppose if you are a trader who wants to trade on the desktop platform, so yes, it's available, and so Rohan can share the link, and you can particular session, and I will be more than happy to explain how the Trader Pro EXE works. So there is one more question from Dhanush. Will the recording of this talk be available later? If somewhat is the link. Yes, Dhanush. What we will do is that we will just upload this particular session in the YouTube. So it will take a day's time, I would say. But yes, this will be available on our YouTube channel. What Rohan will do is Rohan will also share the YouTube link of our particular channel. So you can just keep on browsing those channels. We would be uploading this particular session on YouTube as well. Yes, so Rohan has shared another webinar session link to everyone. So on 20 March, we are having one more webinar for the Trader Pro desktop terminal. So in that particular session, I would be explaining how you can trade from the desktop terminal, what all features are there and everything. So yes, we would be having a webinar on Traders Pro 2. Also, Rohan, you can share our YouTube channel link so that it would be beneficial for everyone. Yes, so Rohan has also shared the YouTube channel link. So, Dhanush, you can just browse this particular channel. We would be uploading this particular webinar to our YouTube channel. Perfect. So, guys, do you have any other questions? Like, I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions if you guys have any. So, I think you guys have no questions. We would session. Just give me a moment. Rohan, I think we are good to go. We can just wrap up this session. Let me stop presenting my screen.
Thank you all for joining today's webinar. We hope you found this session insightful and gained a better understanding of the Axis Direct Trader app and its powerful features. A special thank you to Rohit for sharing his expertise and guiding us through the app's functionalities. See you soon.